We same people, welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Tosin, and I'm here to talk to you today about Arsenal versus Man City, happening on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. This is a big game. Make no mistake, Arsenal fans. We've played United away, we played Liverpool away. We've had these games. But if you were to ask me, this is Arsenal's biggest game so far this season. Bigger than Anfield away. Bigger than Old Trafford away. And I'm going to go into why the pressure's on us. The pressure's always on us, but the pressure is on us. The pressure is on us to show, hey, people are saying, yo, it's a two-horse race. Yo, it's looking like it's Liverpool versus Arsenal for the title. People have been talking about how, and City have lost 2 games already this season. I still think City are a threat. But this is a massive game. It's our biggest game by far. We're going to play this game. This will be the last, I believe, in terms of the title race, this will be the last game played of the weekend. Liverpool play early. It's a massive, massive game for us. I'm looking at so many permutations. Why? Because let's say Liverpool drop points against Everton, we will then have an opportunity to close the gap. Let's say Liverpool win against Everton, which they probably will. Again, that's pressure. That's Liverpool, what is it? That's 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 they've had. And then we will have to then respond. We have to beat City anyway, regardless of what Liverpool do. But I'm just saying, we'd be lying if we said what happens in the Liverpool-Everton game won't have an impact on the fans, because it always does. I don't know what it is. This is why I'm saying this City game is our biggest game so far this season, because all the pressure is going to be on us. All the pressure is going to be on Arteta. All the pressure is going to be on the players, but they can handle it. I think they can handle it. I think this is their time to show what they're made of. And I spoke about, okay, cool, what mentality do we need against Man City? Before I go into that, why is this just one more thing on why this is the biggest game, right? Arguably, people are going to say, well, Liverpool away was the biggest game. So far this season, I don't think it was. If anything, many people, we realize, like, we played Liverpool. We played Liverpool the third game into the season. Like, it's quite rare that you play such a direct title rival so early on in the season. Not only that, we played a Liverpool that are still clearly figuring out their team. We played a Liverpool that were there for the taking. We're going away to Anfield. It was kind of like one of those free hit games where, okay, if let's say you throw your kitchen sink and you still lose, okay, of course, Anfield. You kind of have some reason to fall back on, right? And we lost narrowly, but for me, it was a big opportunity missed. That wasn't the biggest game of the season because really and truly, whether people like to accept it or not, the pressure really wasn't on Arsenal. Liverpool playing at home. The pressure was really on them to win, right? Even though they're the champions, it wasn't really on us. We're playing at home. We're arguably a more complete team than City. City still have some world-class players, which I'll get into, but we're a more complete team than them. We've been building. Now is the time to deliver. And you know what? I'm here for it. I am here for it. First things first, and the type of mentality that Arsenal need to have against City, we need to have a dunk on them mindset. What do I mean? Dunk on City. I'm not saying go out and hammer them 5-0. I mean, we beat them 4-1, but we beat them 4-1 last season, but really and truly at home, this City that we're playing now it's similar, but it's different. It's different because we know this is not the City of old. However, look at their recent form, right? Back-to-back wins, no goals conceded. There's a caveat to that though, which I'll get into, right? But we've got to have a mindset where we're going there, and we need to show, hey, this is a two-horse race. City, we respect you. You guys changed the Premier League, blah 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 blah. But this ain't your fight. And the thing is, I was kind of umming and ahhing. Oh man, you got to show respect. Yes, true, you do got to show respect. But at the same time, if we're saying this is the squad, Because we have a squad that's good enough to win the league. We do. You're seeing it already. We have a squad that's good enough. Like, this is a squad that's missing Saliba. This is a squad that's missing Saka. This is a squad that's missing Erdegaard. This is a squad that's missing Ben White. Those are four players who have been so crucial to the way we play as a team, defensively and offensively. We've not had them. We've not had all of them available since Liverpool away, right? And we've been able to hammer Nottingham Forest. We've been able to go to Athletic Bilbao and win away 2-0. Bruh, this team, we need to go and show City, look, we want this title. We can't respect them. We've got respect them, but not overly respect them, if that makes sense. We got to make a statement. I mean, we've beaten them back to back. We beat them 4-1 at home last season. We beat them 1-0 at home the season before. We've got to make it back to back to back. You got to dunk on them. This is no time for like scared or no. That day is gone. This is not little old Arsenal who are the underdog. No. We are not the underdog here. We are the favourites at home. There is an expectation to win. And yeah, there is pressure, but why am I saying this? I think the players just got to embrace it. Okay, cool. We can't really have this excuse anymore, like little old, no. There's expectation, rise to it. So I think we need to have that type of mentality. Like, look, we got to beat them. You know, I liked what I saw when we went to City away last season. Like, look, you guys, yeah, you're the champs, but like, we're coming here, and obviously we didn't win that game annoyingly at the death, but I like that type of mentality. We need that at home, right? So that's the type of mindset we need to have. And I think, and to be honest, I think we're going to beat them. I don't think it's going to be an easy game. I think it'll actually be a difficult game, if I can be honest with you, right? Now, but I'll go into the reasons why it's going to be a difficult game. But like, first, let me just focus on Arsenal. I think Arteta, man, this is a big week for him. This is a big moment for him because he's going to need to make some key decisions. I mean, I had the same thinking when we played Liverpool. I'm like, okay, cool, Arteta, right? Like, your decision. And to be honest, I don't care what anyone tells me. Yes, Liverpool didn't play well. Yes, we had a decent first half and whatnot. They didn't really do much. It was a game of tight margins. But I think Arteta's team selection cost us. Because his team selection cost us. Because that game was there for the taking. Same way this City game is there for the taking. Right? So it all will depend on what sort of approach. That's probably the only thing that can stop us this season, honestly, Arteta. The type of team selections he makes, the type of bravery he shows or lack of bravery, the changes, that's what will determine it. And I think first big decision he's got to make is, okay, cool, is Erdegaard going to be fit? If he's not fit, you need to play Ethan or Eze in that 10. I do not want to see a midfield of Merino, Rice, and Zubimendi. I do not want to see that. That midfield tells you all you need to know about how we're going to set up. We cannot see that. I don't care about their dual winning ability. Yo, we've got enough dual winners. You don't need to start both of them, right? Because they they take the same space. So no, I need to see Rice, Zubimendi, and an Ethan or an Eze in the 10 if Erdegaard's not playing. Like, we don't need to rush him back. Ethan can play there. He can play. Like, the guy's good enough. He scored against Man City last season. He can play there. But my mind is telling me most likely he's either he's pushing for Erdegaard to play because, bro, if you really believed in Ethan, then probably you would have started Ethan against Athletic Bilbao. So it's like, if you can't really start Ethan for a game like that against Athletic away, and I get it, you want to win duels, it's going to be physical. But bro, like, if Erdegaard was fit, Erdegaard would have definitely started that game against Bilbao. So why not play a guy that similar type of profile? So there's question marks there. This really, I think Arteta's he's got to be brave here. You know, he's got to do what he did against Nottingham Forest. And yes, City are different to Nottingham Forest, so I guess it's going to be harder for him to make that decision. But you've got to trust your technical players. Let them play. I need a repeat of Forest. I need a repeat of Forest in that the team selection. I need Ethan playing there. I need Eze. Eze has to start. Whether he starts as that left, but I want him to be a bit more coming in a bit more centrally than he did against Athletic Bilbao, right? I want that more. I know Arteta wanted him a bit more on the left against Bilbao, but I want to see Eze, that Bernardo Silva type of role where you're playing on the flanks, but you kind of drift in. I mean, Doku started doing it. We'll talk about that. But I want to see that. I need a repeat of Forest where we were direct, where we're physical, where we're powerful. We need to dominate that midfield. I think we can. Rodri's a world-class player, but he's still getting up to speed. Reinders is going to be there. Foden's playing well, but we can dominate that midfield, man. Rice, Zubimendi, and whoever, we can dominate that midfield. So, boy, Arteta's got big decisions to make. And then even Mosquera or Saliba. Saliba, obviously, he's back in training. Supposedly, he's back. Does he play? Do we play Saliba? Or do you go with Mosquera, who's not put a foot wrong? In my opinion, why rush? Why rush Saliba back? We don't need to. Play Mosquera. That's what my mind is thinking. But at the same time, it's like, okay, but this is Haaland. Mosquera's not put a foot wrong. But Erling Haaland is completely different to what Bilbao was serving. Completely different to what to Chris Wood. Completely different to Ekitike. Ekitike is a good player. And Mosquera did really well, but really Ekitike is no Haaland. This is on the transition, which I'm now going to go into City. This is the best centre, in my opinion, the best centre forward in world football right now, on the transition. He's a monster. So this is 100% going to be Mosquera's biggest test. Gabriel's done him. But I wouldn't be surprised if Erling Haaland is going to try and target Mosquera, right? And now, speaking about Man City, this is a big game because City, they're not the same City, but City are going to be a threat. Whether Arsenal fans want to accept it, City are going to be a threat. If anyone thinks that City are just going to come here and they're just going to roll over to us, they got another thing coming. Look at the way they're playing differently. They're happy to go a bit more direct. And whose strength does that play to? Haaland, Foden. That's what they need. It's taken Pep how long to figure it out, but you just got to play to your team's strengths. I'd be surprised if they try and do this build up from the back, high line against us. I remember, I don't know if you guys remember, but I remember when we were, where was it? It was the 22-23 season. We were flying. City came to our ground. This was seen as the biggest clash of the season. This was the season City won the treble, where we should have won the league, but we bottled it. And everyone was thinking, everyone was thinking, Arsenal, City don't look good. This could be the season, yada, 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 yada. I even started thinking, no, I think we'll beat him. I was a bit nervous. I think we'll beat him. And the thing is, if you look at performance-wise, we played better than City. But guess what? Ball over the top. Tomiyasu mistake. De Bruyne, 1-0. Then we made it 1-1. But City, it wasn't like they were bopping us around. We played better than them, but they were just direct. Long balls forward. And then they hammered us 4-1 at the Etihad. Same thing. Direct. So it's going to be interesting because how City set up could impact the way we set up as well. For me, Haaland and Foden, when it's a transition game and they're direct, and Doku, City are way more of a threat. Way more of a threat. So this is something we got to keep our eyes on. That being said, however, we are a better team. We are more complete. And yeah, City are a threat. Donnarumma's a good keeper. Obviously, made some phenomenal saves for PSG when we played them last season over 2 legs. So we're going to have to beat him. But I got Gyökeres. I got a gunman now. But also, they played Napoli, who were down to 10 men. And they played a very, very poor Man United team. Very, very poor Man United team. So, bruh, this City team, there's a threat. They're going to be more direct. Haaland is going to be a threat. Whether we like it or not, he's going to be a threat. However, this is a City team we can get at. This is a City. I thought the same thing. I was saying this when I saw them against Wolves. I was like, whoa, man, City look good, blah, blah, blah. And then guess what? But that threat that transitional weakness that City have, we can destroy them with that. We can pummel them. We've got enough power to destroy City with that. City, that part of their game has not been eradicated. They're still very susceptible defensively. They're still very, I think, if we transition on them, quick transitions like we did against Nottingham Forest, bro, we can move to them. So yeah, if you ask me for a prediction, I'm going 3-1 Arsenal. I think we win this 3-1. I think we've got to lay a marker down. We've got to beat City. No matter what Liverpool do, this is a must win for us. I think we're going to get the job done. I don't know what do you think the score is going to be, guys? And what do you think? What do you think about some of the stuff I've said? What do you think will be the key talking points, the key battles? What do you think? Do you think I'm off with my assessment of City or Arsenal? Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyways, guys, let's hope that the next video I'm doing is one celebrating, wow, Arsenal got the job done. Anyways, guys, take care. Thanks for listening. See ya.